Chloe, Eric Davis, Haydocy Airstream, lovely Columbus, Ohio. Get your 4 paws and come on over. By the way, go grab Mom. Cody, come on over, sit down next to Chloe, and let's check this out. 25-foot Flying Cloud Airstream, front twin. My favorite platform on the planet, period. I'm going to do a quick walk around, talk a little bit about what makes this a special Airstream. Starting right away, you've got the stainless steel up front. This is the jewelry of the Airstream, but also this is all about ground protection. Any road debris it's going to handle. Same thing here, the sunglasses. This is actually Mylar or basically a bulletproof plastic. And then you have cool things. You can do an overhead awning thing. All of the interior glass, all of the glass on an Airstream is all tempered, and all of these windows are manufactured by Airstream. They don't go to an outside resource to pull this stuff in. What else happens with the 25-foot Flying Cloud? 60 pounds of propane. That'll keep you off the planet for quite some time. You think about that dry camping, boondocking whole concept. This thing is perfectly equipped to live, let's say, off the grid. You have dual deep cell batteries. That is important for a couple of reasons. Not just the power you're going to need for, say, that weekend warrior thing, but above and beyond that, you have an inverter system in here. Every travel trailer has a converter. When you plug into shore power, converts that power so you can run all the 12-volt stuff. An inverter system will take the power from those dual batteries. Then you have dedicated outlets that you can plug in stuff. Your computer, kind of all the stuff that you're going to require for, let's say, a 3-day period of living off the land. The spare tire on the Cloud is undermount underneath the A-frame. No UV light hitting that. Obviously, the other thing is no one knows where it is. You ain't going to lose your spare. Then you have the electronics. This is all an electronic leveling system. But above and beyond that, that's going to help when you're loading up that vehicle, latching onto this Airstream. It's the ease of operation. You actually have a second designated port here in case you wanted to go to, say, a generator system to power you off grid one more time. You have a quick disconnect propane port. That'll allow you to plug in, an outside gas grill, maybe space heater, stuff like that, using the fuel system which you're carrying. Ease of operation. As we work our way around, you're going to see some of the cool stuff. First of all the Airstream windows are buck riveted. This goes to a quality issue. This is all about taking Airstream to the next level. Now, this Flying Cloud is equipped with kind of a cool thing. This is your Sunbrella fabric from Zipd as far as the awning. Now this matches, of course, the patio awning, which is on the opposite side. But what this is going to do is not only the cool factor, because it runs the length of the trailer, but your refrigeration system is right here. This is going to double the life expectancy of what you're doing here because of the way that system works. Other cool stuff. There is cool stuff. Outdoor shower, hot and cold running water. Chloe, when it's time to get the 4 paws clean, we're going to do that right here. Mom and Dad, you're coming out of the lake. I got you covered. We want to hose off Grandma. Beautiful. We've got an undermount storage for your sewer hose. This is all about making sure you don't have to store that stuff within the confines of your travel trailer. Your water is locked, meaning no one has access to your potable water. Along with that, this is where you have fun. You have a lighted access point here for your sewer system. The great thing about the 25-foot front bedroom is that it is located in front of the rear axles. You're literally protecting that opportunity. Inlet for your water. It's regulated to 65.5. You don't need external regulators. It's the cool factor. Then you have a black water flush system. That allows you, it's clean hands, keeping your black water tank clean, but also ease of use. I don't want to miss pointing out the axle system on an Airstream is a Dexter Axle System. Best of the best. The bottom line there though, Airstream has been using that same system since the mid-60s. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It's beautiful. The other thing is, you have no lube hubs and never adjust brakes. That all goes to the concept that Airstream has about low or zero maintenance. Then you have exterior ports for your power, also cable and satellite hookup. And then as we work our way around, you're going to see some of the fun stuff. You've got a trunk. I love the trunk. I'm going to make a notation or a point about outside LED lighting. All of your running lamps, all your backup lamps, everything is all LED. What that means is they're going to be around a lot longer than you and I. They use 1/10 of the power of incandescent. You also have rear awnings, all tempered glass. And when you think about panoramic front and panoramic back, tremendous amount of air that can flow through the Airstream. As we work our way around, you're going to see that same window awning that was on the back side. We now have an awning of the same length that stretches the entire length of the 25. A quick reference about how these are built. You've got an interior screen door. We've got people protector here. We've got the Chloe protector down here. When an Airstream door shuts, it shuts. You have that beautiful aircraft type radius door. And once again, when they build these things, they build them to last. Outside LED lamps for your porch, access port for your porch. Come on in, let's check this out. Okay, Chloe, when you walk into the Cloud, I guess the first thing that jumps out is, well, first of all, it's gorgeous cabinetry and ultra leather, but really it's all about the light. In the 25, which opens up beautifully, you've got, of course, those panoramic windows. You've got the radius Airstream windows that are jalousie type, so even if you're not using the awning system, because they open up facing out, you don't have to worry about water. Then you've got these beautiful overhead Vista View windows pouring light in. Overhead, I have a skylight, so my living area, the living quarters of the Cloud, just opens up beautifully. So let's start with, if you will, the living environment. You've got a dinette here that drops down into place so that I have a dual sleeper here. Then we move over here, and this pulls out so that I got a double. Now, Chloe, I know you got those claws on those paws. Keep in mind, no matter how much you scratch, you can't damage the ultra leather. This is breathable, meaning that you won't have that hot, sticky stuff in the winter, that cold, slick feeling or in the summer. So it's just great stuff as far as, and it comes to us actually through Mercedes-Benz, and so it's been utilized in the automotive industry. Back window opens up, so that combined with what's called a fantastic fan can draw tens of thousands of cubic feet of air through here. Also, not just the overhead fan, but if we run down the entire, you're going to see certainly the beautiful expanse of 3M finished aluminum, but we now have a ducted AC system where I can determine where that air is going. If I'm sleeping at night, Chloe, you're going to get all the air. Mom and Dad get none of it. It's absolutely perfect. All of the lighting in here is all going to be LED lighting. Once again, uses 1/10 of the power that you would with incandescent. You have cool stuff. You have, obviously, we've got radio systems from Clarion. You've got subwoofers. You've got Blu-ray players with USB ports, but there's also a dedicated USB system that allows me to watch that. So Chloe, if you want to watch the Animal Channel back there, while Cody is watching NFL football out here, you got that going on because you got 2 sets of TVs. Also, you can sync your smartphone to your smart trailer through a Bluetooth application here, and I can carry on a conversation through the speaker system through the entire trailer. Obviously, there's great combinations of fabric to the beautiful maple cabinetry. You have in the galley here not only overhead storage, you have pop-up storage, you have deep well stainless along with lucite cutting boards. Mowing, I love the moon shape porthole windows. Then you have a computer system which you're able to monitor everything at your fingertips. You've got, even with the European vented fan system, you still have access to the entire cabinet. 3-burner range. And then you have some of the fun stuff. You have a pantry system that has completely adjustable shelving. And then you talk about the refrigeration. This is the Dometic. It's a smart refrigerator. If I'm plugged into shore power and I pull my shore power, it will automatically switch over to propane. Then when I get to the campsite, it automatically switches back to that preferred resource. The thing about this is you have almost 8 cubic feet of refrigerator freezer here, which will stay cold rolling down the road. Then, because of the system here this allows me to separate my living area, if you will, from my midsection. So if I have guests, I can utilize the walk-in shower or utilize the lavatory, which, by the way, that gives you plenty of room to change your socks. You've got, once again, stainless steel. You've got 12-volt fans. You've got pedestal toilet. But so now what I've done is, if I'm separating myself, I can then move into the master bedroom and also close off that same system. So what that allows me to do is segment myself in the Airstream. Let's take a look at this master bedroom. So the master bedroom in the Airstream, first of all, walk around queen bed, panoramic windows, airflow that's going to come from both sides of the travel trailer, LED reading lamps, overhead storage. Now the overhead storage is complemented by the undermount storage. So the queen bed itself pops into position, and Airstream also supplies all of the bins, all of the drawers, and believe it or not, all the pillows. You like pillows? They got pillows. We pull the TVs but you have a 20 whatever inch TV here, big TV in front. But also you have all LED rheostated lighting, both in your master and the fore cabin. Then you have the computer system from Dometic, which is a set it and forget it heating and cooling system with the luxury of having a secondary heat source. Not just a forced air furnace, but also a heat pump, which allows me to utilize my electronic resource as opposed to propane. I have chests of drawers. I have an additional wardrobe cabinet in my master, and along with the master, with my big wardrobe cabinet, which is midship, it just sets up beautifully. Once again, by the way, you have a nightstand that encompasses USB ports and your 110 outlets, so I can keep my stuff plugged in. The master bedroom in the Cloud is awesome.